Wow! I'm ready!
Where are you?
Going these days in my car! BL! Woo!
Hello?
You gotta be smiling, you gotta be dancing, you gotta be shaking that ass!
What up, America? Wow, FOJ, DTS, FTW. Welcome to the top 10, maybe even top 2 podcast on all of the interwebs. No need to fear, the Bogan Boys are here, podcasting in your ear from the Square Mile City, Frankie Sinatra's back door.
Front door, Frank.
Hoboken, New Jersey. We are the Bogan Boys. I am your on his way to skinnier friend Z.
Is that true?
No.
highly
And to
doubt
my
that.
right, as always, is the humble, honorable, and horny Bones.
Ooh, horned up. How's it going, Z?
I have written down in my intro 4
I'm
seconds.
a little loud.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm a little high.
We're tinkering with some audio things.
Yeah,
So
we watched some guy on YouTube, and now we know what we're doing.
yeah, we're experts now. If anything sounds a little off, please feel free to text, DM,
No, don't do that. Fuck you.
tweet. I would like the quality of the show to be top-notch.
Top what?
I have written down in my notes, first thing I need to address, I just wrote this down. That Bieber song is meh.
Boo. Boo that man.
We've heard a lot of things about this Justin Bieber song being the quote-unquote song of the summer.
So fucking wrong.
What's
It's not
the
even
name of
close. I don't care.
That's how I feel about that
Yeah.
song.
It's
Boom.
so neither did Bieber or Ed Sheeran when he made that song. When they made that song, they didn't care.
If you're going to come for the crown, and first of all, the crown is the Katy Perry Never Really Over song. The crown's crown, like the queen. Like if we're talking about the queen of Song of the Summer songs, it is and always will be until a worthy adversary knocks off Carly Rae Jepsen's song,
Call me.
Call Me Maybe.
Yes.
The song of the summer forever. If you're going to come for the crown, at least the Katy Perry song kind of comes for the crown. Never Really Over is catchy, it's singy, it's songy, it's summery, it's beautiful.
You know what I can tell you is over? That Ed Sheeran Bieber song as being ever nominated for Song of the Summer.
You know what? I don't care.
Well played.
You can't name a song I don't care if people are going to not care about it.
People are just angry at the amount we play it. And
Shout out Jay Stu, anti-shout out Jay Stu
Anti-shout out
for
Charlie.
thinking this, and anti-shout out Charlie,
and Schleier.
and anti-shout out Schleier for thinking this song even fucks at all.
And there's a remix of it already, and this came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago because it's that bad. If
can't-
you have to remix a song within the first 2 to 3 weeks, it wasn't good.
The only way you remix a song is if the remix comes out like 2 years later because the original
give it a
song
year.
wasn't popular.
Give it a
And then
year.
the remix is the popular song. But this song is already
Remix.
quote-unquote popular, so it's out.
You're fucking out.
That's my rant to start. I don't care about I don't care.
I don't care either.
And Never Really Over is not over because it never will be ever
Yes.
over.
It's a song it's like the song that never ends. This is the song that never
The
ends.
titles of the two songs depict each one's awesomeness
Perfectly.
or lack of awesomeness perfectly.
Very perfectly.
Good job by the singers, songwriters, producers of naming them aptly. I have unofficially moved into the apartment with you.
Officially, unofficially.
Shout out to my new roommates, you, Bones, and M. Sull.
And technically,
Tessa.
yeah.
Well, welcome back to me.
Pretty excited here. It's made it a lot easier.
Potting has been easier.
Yeah. A lot easier. Like getting notes and like talking about things.
Couple things. My squatty potty still here from when I left it. Very good addition.
Yeah, see, the toilet's so low to the ground, I don't need it.
I'm 5'6". I could be on the floor and the squatty potty would be fine for me. And
Yes.
my clock in the living room is still there. Love that clock. I don't know why. I'm a big clock
Does
guy.
it work?
Yeah, it works. I think it tells the right time.
What about now?
It looks pretty though. Anyway, those are the few quick additions I had.
Quick addition.
Facebook and Instagram were down.
Still down.
Still down.
Still fucking down.
I can't say.
And WhatsApp.
I can't say why it is, but I will say it probably has something to do to rest in peace, Jared Lorenzen. The hefty lefty hath fallen.
The Pillsbury throw boy. The abominable throw man.
The 38-year-old Super Bowl champion winning quarterback from the New York Football Giants, formerly of Kentucky University. A wonderful human being. We're sorry and sad for the loss of the hefty lefty.
So, I don't know if I'm sorry because I want to say 10 years ago, he literally said, I don't give a fuck about my health. Like, he's like, I'm going to live my life the way I want to. And he did. And he gained, he was like 4 something, maybe closing in on 5. And he had so many health issues, pounding beers, eating brisket. Probably not fucking.
I can still feel bad for him.
Oh, no. I mean, I loved him.
That's my quarterback, man.
The only game I ever remember him from, he only played in the preseason for the Giants.
Correct.
He plowed through a linebacker. Like, the guy bounced off him like he ran into a wall.
He's got a ring.
He does have a ring. Does he have a ring?
You know who
Or is
doesn't
that
have a
CNN?
ring?
Is that CNN?
Scam Newton. He doesn't have a ring. Andrew Cuck. He doesn't have a ring.
You love Andrew Cuck.
I know. I'm just saying he doesn't have a ring, though.
Okay.
Also, huge accident. We're coming out of the Lincoln Tunnel.
God. Good luck getting down the shore.
The combination of the Hefty Lefty dying and an absolutely abominable tractor-trailer accident right outside the Lincoln Tunnel.
Did you plan that? Abominable throw man.
Abominable throw man outside the Lincoln Tunnel. Those two things combined have crashed Facebook and Instagram. So
And WhatsApp.
And
Because
WhatsApp.
It's whatever Facebook owns. It's crashed.
Mark Zuckerberg. How do you like my style? That was my Andrew. That was my Andrew Luck.
Andrew Cuck?
That was my my Mark Zuckerberg. What a douche.
Yeah.
That guy. He is one of the most powerful people in the world because he was a nerd in college and was trying to creep on girls and get laid. And now he's like a multi-billionaire, most powerful person in the world.
Most powerful? I think
One of the most. Him and Bezos. Him and Bezos, when they have like an AI child together, that child would be the heir to the throne of the world.
Bezos automates his texts to women.
Yes.
That's a thing.
That's correct.
That's pretty crazy.
Well, Mark Zuckerberg invented a website to like scam on women, and then he ended up marrying like a moderately attractive Asian chick.
Yeah, well, she's probably a freak.
He's a billionaire. At least Bezos was like screwing around on his wife with some like smoke show, like middle-aged hoe.
I mean, I think there's a few guys. I'm going to throw out Matty Ice, Matt Ryan, his wife. They must really love each other because she is not attractive. Very, very unattractive. He's like a very bland human being, I think.
But I feel like
He was a volleyball star at BC.
As ugly as Zuckerberg is and nerdy, there could be some thirst trap out there for him. And Bezos literally looks like him and Adam Silver are two of people that just look like thin penises. If you put Adam Silver and Jeff Bezos in a room with like 4 other just thin penises, like actual penises, I would have no idea who the billionaires in the room were, who the NBA commissioner was, and what was just a penis. Want to get into a little double shot? The season of Double Shot had ended. We reviewed the last episode last week, and we watched the reunion episode. So you want to get into that right now?
Sure.
Let's Double Shot reunion.
I'm sorry, I'm typing some things up.
Hey, you type what you have to type up. So Elise and Vinny, we'll start with them. Are they kind of broken up?
No, they're broken up. She just was like, he just stopped texting me. We texted for like 2 to 3 weeks.
And then Vinny ghosted her.
Well, I don't know if he ghosted her. They couldn't see each other.
Yes, but you could still text each other.
I don't think Vinny ghosts out of like douchebaggery. I think he just ghosts out of like nervousness and he doesn't know what to do. And like, you know, Angelina comes in and said, "Fucking stop texting her, Vinny. You're done texting her."
Well, Angelina also threw some bombs at.
Why did she hate Mish?
At Mish. Mish was
Mish
like
done?
the nicest person on the show, I think. Like she was so nice. I felt bad for her. Angelina is just a bitch.
She's a huge C word.
But she knows she's a bitch. She plays the role of the bitch. She's actually a bitch, but she embraces the bitch, which I respect.
She does.
But I think Elise and Vinny think they'll get back together. I mean, the reunion was right after the
Elise
show.
was looking good.
They kind of stopped talking.
Real good.
She got legs for days. I don't know. I think they could maybe get back together, like eventually.
You know what they say? Just because it's over
Doesn't mean it's ever really over.
Yeah. And then Paulie apparently was fucking Nikki.
So he flew her down to Vegas, allegedly, according to the show.
Allegedly.
According to the show.
Officially, unofficially.
And then he blocked her.
Because she is
on
who she
Twitter.
is. Yeah.
So now the list.
No.
What was it?
Well, yeah, he blocked. No, he
Instagram,
blocked her from everything.
Everything.
Yeah, that's the way you do with crazy women. It's the only way to do it.
Do you know who also is blocked on Twitter by Nikki?
The Boken Boys.
Boken Boys are. We have reached the naughty list of Nikki, apparently.
Apparently, there's a lot of people. There's just like people are responding to my tweet of like putting a picture of she blocked me. I was like, I guess she doesn't like us, and it's just random people that just like said any. One person said, All I did was she posted something stupid because that's what she is. She's stupid. And I just posted back hashtag Team Darren, and she blocked me instantly.
Well, so we're in the naughty column of Nikki, but we're in the nice column of the ECBC gang.
Yep. Oh, here's another one. Me too. Yep. I'm just retweeting everyone's Nikki blocks.
Nikki, like, whatever.
Yeah,
you could tell every time she started to yell, the Jamaican accent would come out.
Yeah.
It was a little scary.
And the way she was sitting, too, in the show, she was like cooch out, cooch fully out.
She's like a power angry stance.
Yeah. Like, she's definitely taken a knife to some guys before.
Well, I'm not going to comment on that. I don't want to be further in her poor graces.
Yeah, I don't really care.
We had the one clip.
She has nobody. She has no friends. Makes total sense.
She was angry the entire episode.
She was yelling at Mish.
I don't think she
the
smiled.
nicest Asian woman, Mish.
Yeah, how do you yell at Mish?
Yeah,
we love Mish.
And Nikki's just ripping her apart. She's like, "Why are you telling people things?" I'm like, "You're on a fucking dating show on television."
Yeah, the cameras are going to catch everything. It's going to come out. You might as well do it on the show so there's a little drama and some fun.
Yeah.
Marissa, that one clip, the deleted scene where Marissa is just throwing bombs at people in the cab. Top 10 scene of the season, maybe even top 2 scene of the season. Just throwing jabs at almost everyone, sans the ECBC crew, because she rides with her bitches, she dies with her bitches. But
yeah, and
Maria got mad.
She instantly. Maria wasn't even mentioned. She instantly, the second they said we have a deleted clip when your cab was called, and she goes, "Oh no!" Like she knew exactly what it was. She's like, "Oh."
She was talking all this shit, but you know what? She said it. She's like, "That's the kind of person I am. I was venting. I was mad. I agree. I would be the exact same way. If I was picked, if I was not picked, and all these other people were picked, I would just start throwing them under the bus and start getting real mad right away. Probably.
That's like when you ask any sports player, "Do you think you're the best?" Like you do, or like a quarterback. Do you think you're the best quarterback in the game right now? You don't say no.
Yeah.
You say yes. You are confident in who you are.
Marissa's like a pro quarterback.
Correct.
I agree. We're in on that. So like Maria and her had a little tiff.
Pro Marissa. ECBC.
Pro Marissa. Definitely bigger, more pro Marissa than ever before after those deleted scenes. They had Angelina show up via Skype. But yeah, we got into that. She was talking shit to Mish. Darren didn't get much screen time. A little upset with that.
Maybe she's got something in the works. I just don't. I think she's done and she's on to her next thing.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
On to her own dating show.
Yep.
Shout out Sally Ann Salsano.
Thanks for the triple shots, Sally.
I saw some things on the interwebs with what if JWoww and Darren teamed up for a little double shot at love.
Yeah.
I would be pro that.
I'd be pro that too, but I want B-Lashes and Marissa in there.
I do. The B-Lash Bop was in full force.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Bop. I still like calling it the Blash Bop, but I get it's the B-Lash Bop.
We don't have to do things by the book. We'll call it the Blash Bop if we would like.
Right.
She doesn't like when we call it the Blash Bop.
B-Lash Bop. No, you don't do this.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah.
I don't know how you
can see our
do
hands.
it.
It's fine.
one of the
you can totally see our hands.
It's one of the easiest things to do, but people apparently can't get it right.
Well, that wraps up the season of it. It was a fun and wild ride. Hopefully, everyone listens to what our suggestions were. We get a little ECBC double shot of love, and that can happen. Sally Ann Salsano, you're on the clock. And do we think Vinny ends up with Elise? Do we think that happens?
I don't know. I don't think so.
My money is that he backtracks onto Maria.
Oh, okay.
And Paulie, I have a feeling he's someone that will like just never be able to quit Nikki. They'll show up. No, she'll show up somewhere in like 3 years with Paulie D, and we'll be like, "Told you." I'm going to say, "I told you so."
You think so?
I think that she's just going to be a relentless person, and he loves the craze.
That's kind of out of, I mean, that's a wild take.
Hey, that's
wild take. Hot takes.
Hot corner. All right. That's
corner.
it for Double Shot. Until hopefully the next time. God bless. Oh. Carb on carb time. I will lead into it as you pull it up with my diet starts on Monday, which ended Tuesday night. I had a box of pizza rolls.
Breakfast!
But it is a holiday week. So it all starts for real.
Yeah, but it's only if the holiday started on Monday.
I know, I'm just justifying in my head. I'm going to start for real on Monday with the diet.
For reals.
Because then I have no excuses. I figured I was going to cheat on my diet on Thursday at the barbecue. So I was just like, you know what? Let me just cheat on it now.
So I usually get the carb on carb from Instagram. Okay. And we have that issue now that
Jared Lorenzen and the tractor trailer broke.
So there is no Instagram. Nothing's on. So I went to Twitter to find it. A lot harder to find. but I found one.
on the Twitter.
So this is from Hart's Bakery. It looks like England and or it could be Australia, and it also could be New Zealand. Not sure. Looked it up. Can't really find the place. Hart's Bakery, at Hart's Bakery on Twitter. Sorry, Instagram. You lost your time. You lost your
Bakeries.
shot. Anti-shout on Instagram. And it's a limited edition pasty, which I believe is a pastry.
A pasty is something that women put over their nipples to cover their nipples.
Yes, but they call them pasties. I'm not, yeah. So it's a lasagna pastry. So it is lasagna
yuck.
covered.
It's lasagna. It's a
It's not
lasagna.
cut open. I couldn't find a cut open picture.
So it's a lasagna inside of what looks like an empanada shell.
Yes, like a massive empanada. It's slice of lasagna inside a massive empanada shell.
Hold on, I need to drink water right now because my mouth is dry thinking about that.
Okay.
Disgusting.
You think it's disgusting?
You're putting layers, Shrek, layers of pasta inside of an empanada shell. Empanadas are only good if they are very, very moist inside and oozing with
Moist.
flavor.
Moist. I like that word.
Moist. Moist Maurice.
You ever have a moist butthole?
Married
Sorry.
Mary Moop. Okay.
All right, we're done there. So you're going to say no to that.
This is the worst one you've ever presented me.
Okay, well, it's
Lasagna
a
in
little-
itself to me is
blame it on the gram.
lasagna to me in itself. I have to separate it a little bit for me to eat the lasagna because it's kind of like a carb on carb.
It's kind of like a carb on carb.
I won't eat lasagna on the full way down. I'll move it around so that I'm only eating like one layer at a time.
Okay.
Because
I
so
mean,
you're putting in something I wouldn't even eat regularly, and then on top of it, you're putting the empanada shell, which has to have something inside it that's not a carb, and you're putting multiple carbs inside of it.
so shout out to my grandmother because she makes the best. I don't really eat lasagna unless it's hers, which is, I mean, I've had other lasagnas. I'm like, yeah, it's just not good.
I'm not a
And
big
she
fan
liked
of
me.
lasagna either.
Why?
It's just it's
You haven't had a good lasagna.
It's too much.
You try my grandmother's lasagna, you'll never have another lasagna again.
Look, I get it. You know, a little regatta, you know, a little sauce. You know,
It's
you make it on a
basically
Sunday.
it's an Italian 7-layer dip, if you think about it.
Yeah, but the layers are not 7 different.
No.
So
It's,
that's not fun then.
which is what makes
It's like
lasagna
3
not-
layers.
Yeah, I know, but nobody ever really. Not many people make a full 7-layer dip. Everyone's like, I forgot a layer here, I forgot a layer there.
I just don't like the sheet pasta. I like angel hair pasta. So I like very thin pasta. I'll do a macaroni or a rigatoni.
A reggaeton?
But I don't like that
A
whole
reggaeton?
sheet. The sheet gets me a little weird.
My grandma hand makes those sheets, real good, nice and.
That's
fucking-
very nice and Italian.
Yeah, she doesn't do it anymore. I'll never eat lasagna again. Basically,
The sheet I don't do. I'll
have
fuck
you ever
with
eaten
every
at
other.
Sheetz?
No, I almost stopped at one, but I didn't. I went to Wawa instead. On the way home from
Wawa!
Delaware, I dominated some Wawa on the way home from Delaware last weekend. Shout out to the Braisley wedding.
Yeah, shout out Braisley. Wow, whew, whole different game here.
You're very loud now.
Yeah, I know. Let me torque it back a bit. Whoa.
All right, so I'm out on that. That was a terrible submission.
Well, I mean, blame it on the gram again. Fuck Instagram. God damn it.
If Jared Lorenzen didn't die and a truck didn't crash, Instagram would not have gone down, and Mark Zuckerberg's style wouldn't have been. We found something that could block Mark Zuckerberg's style.
What is it?
Jared Lorenzen's death blocked his style.
You say that again?
His style. His style. All right.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to cut you there.
That's okay. I feel like.
Now I got you again.
Yes. Yeah.
Word of the day. I'm going to say it in the voice that most people will know it in. Falcon Punch!
I thought it was Falcon Punch.
Well, hey, maybe you had a different version. Falcon Punch, obviously the regular definition, what everyone knows is the Captain Falcon Punch from N64 fame.
Falco.
Captain Falco
Yes, and the Falcon Punch.
and the Falcon Punch.
Well, no. And
Does he have his own game? I was not an N64 kid. I was a Sega and
What?
PlayStation guy.
what? All right, we're done here. Everyone have a great day. This fucking nerd.
Hey, I liked
you play-
N64 and Mario Party with friends, but at home, I like to play by myself. I play with myself
You-
at
you
home.
play with yourself at
I play
home?
with myself at home. So I like Sega and Dreamcast.
Okay.
And then when Dreamcast was discontinued, I joined the PlayStation family, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I love a good Nintendo. I love a good N64, but I like it with a group setting, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You ever play Wii by yourself? No, because no one plays Wii
I play
by
with my
himself.
Wii. Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely play with my Wii. No, I would say the Falcon Punch. That's from Smash Brothers.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yes.
Captain
But he
Falcon.
did have his own
Falco.
game.
That's
Did
what I was
have his own
asking
game.
you.
Do a barrel roll.
Okay.
I think that's Star Fox. I'm totally
That's
off
Star
here.
Fox.
Star Fox was fucking awesome.
Hey, Matt Deemer, if you're listening to this, just text me and tell me everything I need to know about Captain Falco.
Yeah, do it right now
You're gonna
since you
know.
can hear everything we're talking about right now.
You're a dick. What's your guess for Falcon Punch?
Oh, yeah.
You're probably going to get it right. I have a lot of definitions.
Yeah. So it's either when a male or female could do this. So, yeah.
Yes, some of them, yes.
Yeah. So when either party is about to come, male, female, whatever you want to call yourself, transgender, gender fluid, anally sound, whatever your gender you are, right when the other party is about to come, you go, Falcon Punch, and punch them right in the gut.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's involved in many of the definitions. Right. You did good.
Yeah, thanks.
The first one, the worst one. It's a delicious drink made from Falcon, fruit punch, ginger ale, and sherbet.
Ooh.
Baby may be added for extra flavor. I just like the baby part. I don't know. I thought that was good.
Okay.
The act of intentionally punching a pregnant female in the stomach so as to cause miscarriage, shouting "Falcon Punch"
That one's dark.
is optional.
That one's
Very
really dark.
Very dark. When you fist a girl and shove your dick in at the same time. Interesting.
I don't hate that one. I will say that. I don't hate it.
The cure to teen pregnancy. That's another dark one.
Alabama. Is that one of the definitions?
This is my favorite one. It's not the best one, but it's my favorite one. What happens when you divide by 0? I don't even get it.
What?
It was just so... The definition was...
Weird.
What happens when you divide by 0?
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Exactly, and that's why I love it.
Interesting.
There was 8 or 9 pages of definitions for Falcon Punch. All of them are more or less within the same realm, and then that one was just thrown in there for whatever reason. Someone had math on their mind.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
And the coup de grace, the one that is the most liked one, from my opinion, the best one. While railing a chick from behind, conspicuously wrap your hand in a cloth pre-doused with a
here it
flammable
is.
liquid of
This is
your
it.
choice. Light the cloth on fire, and then pull out like you're ready to give her your load. As she turns around, get down on one knee and shout, "Falcon Punch!" and proceed to punch her in the face with your hand on fire.
Punch.
That one took the cake.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. That's interesting.
There were several definitions within that genre, but that one was the best one, just with the attention to detail. They used the word load, pre-doused flammable liquid, just a lot of good things going on.
Can you use it in a sentence? If they don't have any sentences.
I don't have sex.
I'm bi. You're bi.
So that was our word of the day, Falcon Punch. If
Okay.
anyone has any word of the day
Any
submissions,
Falcon punches that they want to give us, please feel free.
feel free to DM us on Instagram at The Boken Boys.
Yeah, we got not today because Instagram's down.
Or on Twitter at The Boken Boys 96.
You can also follow us on Facebook at The Boken Boys.
Are we on Facebook?
We are on Facebook.
Hey, we're on Facebook.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't know
made
that.
one automatically. I didn't know that, so.
Look
we're
at
gonna
that. All right.
What?
Good.
Oh. Ooh.
Are you ready for the Coitus Corner, Bones?
Oh. Am I ready for the Coitus Corner?
Because I'm ready to get dirty in the Coitus Corner.
Oh, yeah.
No one puts coitus in the corner. First one up. How much will I spend if I buy an adult sex doll online? Title of the article.
It's pretty crazy. if
Did you
think
read
about it? I didn't. So I came down some numbers. I saw 10,000 and
Correct.
8,200.
Yes. That's all I wrote down as well.
Yeah. Fuck that. Why can't you just jerk off? Buy a fucking pocket pussy or something.
The fleshlight.
Yeah.
The high end, it said,
You
was
think women-
$10,000, and it said the average or marginal one was $8,500. So, like, if you're going to spend $8,500 on a sex doll, you might as well put the extra $1,500 into it to actually make it more normal.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know why you wouldn't get if you're putting that
If you're at
8K,
that
what
level.
the fuck are you doing?
So every Asian out there from Japan and China that are buying these sex dolls, because it's probably pretty much mostly you, just spend the extra $1,500.
Absolutely. I don't get why people do this. And this doll also better be fucking pristine. It better look exactly like a human. I better never want to have sex with humans again.
What's inside the vagina area?
The vagine?
Because, like, this is just making me disgusted, but You have to clean that, right? So you can't be like,
I don't know.
I don't know, how do you dispel? I don't even.
Maybe,
never mind.
maybe,
I don't wanna think
maybe,
about this.
maybe.
This is just too gross.
Maybe right when you come, you press a button and it just shoots
Sucks it out?
It sucks it out. and
Airplane
then-
technology.
And then out of the butt comes like a baggie of your cum that you just throw out.
Bag him and tag him, boys. You're giving me a good stretch.
But if you don't give a big enough load, it will there'll be a warning sign like not enough cum, not enough cum to bag up.
Imagine being so
go, "All right."
terrible that your sex doll is mocking you for not shooting a big enough load.
It's like, all right, Mark, get in here. We need another load.
Question on the Asian buying the sex doll front. Do their sex dolls have blurry vaginas with a bush?
Yes.
Okay, I just figured it
I
was.
assume yes. I don't know.
If all their porn's like that, they might as well just have their,
Their
sex
dolls like
dolls
that.
like that too.
Yep.
There was a woman who earned $100,000. Well, she earns $100,000 a year selling her unwashed socks and sneakers. It was a foreign article, so they used the word trainers, but we're going to use sneakers because we're American and it's
Ew.
4th of July weekend.
Ew.
$100,000 a
Fucking ew.
year.
That's so disgusting. That's the most disgusting thing. Why?
I have the picture, so we'll put it up on Instagram when it comes back
This is gonna be funny.
of her. Who does this?
Who buys them? I don't give a fuck who does this. Who fucking buys this?
I understand there's a foot fetish market.
Yeah, we need to get in on it. I'm going to start selling my dirty socks. I'm going to start coming in socks and selling it online. See who buys it.
I don't think they want the cum. I think they want your feet in them. See, all right, I understand there is a foot fetish market. I don't understand the foot fetish market.
Do I have to go running?
Yeah, that's what they like. They're fucking sick people. Feet get you on? Like,
Ew.
it's just weird. First,
Very ew.
stepbrothers, stepsister porn. Feet are now a big thing. What is this world? Sex dolls with blurry vaginas. What is this world coming to?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yes.
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
But at the same time, if some sick sadistic woman out there wanted me to sell them my
Yes, that's why I
dirty
said we got to
socks
get in
and
on this.
shoes, I will.
Why don't we get in on this?
I'm not above it.
Yeah.
I just think it's weird.
So let's get in on it.
Go ahead.
Let's go to Costco. We'll buy a fucking bag of socks. Like 300 pairs of socks at Costco.
A video of us running and sweating in them.
Yes, we can just run around the block real quick. We'll be back up there, and then
Bro, I could walk around the apartment in sweat.
we turn off all the AC in the apartment, and then start selling the socks online. Where do they sell them? eBay, you think?
No, probably some obscure, like, dark web
Well, you
thing.
got to promote it. It's just feet. I mean, it's not like that sexual.
Oh.
We can make
Can
a
we
foot,
move on? I don't want to
foot
talk
Twitter
about this
page.
anymore. This is so gross.
We can talk about a foot pit,
Let's move on to something that is...
a feedering page where we tweet about our feet.
Let's move on to animal incest.
Ooh, okay.
A
Really?
pregnant
I don't know
goat died after being gang raped by 8 men after the horrified owner caught them in the act. Why don't you take a quick guess as to what part of the world this came from?
Florida.
No.
No, damn it. Was it
Good guess,
Florida?
though.
Yeah.
What group of people have this
Fuck goats?
stereotype?
Alabama?
No, it's a country. Well, it's a group of countries. It's an area in the world.
There's a group of people that are known for fucking goats. is what you're telling
It's
me.
an area of the world where there would be a joke. Hint, they bombed us once.
The Middle East.
Correct.
Ah, okay.
That's where it came out of. You've never... Remember, what was the movie? Go fuck a
in Japan.
goat! Why you always tell me to fuck a goat?
Oh, you
Because,
mean,
because people from his homeland fuck goats.
Oh, you mean you're
The Taliban fuck goats. You don't know that?
I wasn't keen to.
I probably shouldn't say that too much because now we'll be in like a Taliban watch
No,
list.
as long as you don't use their Lord and Savior's name in vain, or just ever say it.
Should I say it out loud?
Muhammad,
Allah?
Allah.
This is like legit a thing. Like the Taliban would fuck goats. The jihadis.
How much would you have to get paid to fuck a pregnant goat?
More than I would to fuck a regular goat to start. And then I got to find a number for that. What's
Okay.
your number?
I don't know. I haven't. I asked you. You're not asking me. You can't throw this back on me. You're like, that's what women do. They throw it back on you. You ask them a question. Where do you want to go eat? No, I'll say, where do you want to go eat? And they're like, I don't know. Where do you want to go? And then you say something, and they don't give you an answer.
I would
They say, no, that's not good enough.
I would fuck a goat for... Do people know?
Yes, everybody knows.
The whole world knows that I'm the goat fucker.
Well, I mean, your world knows.
Everyone all right, but I can move then, and then no one would know I'm the goat fucker.
I guess, but wherever you go when you meet people, like you're on a goat
notification,
fucking list.
like a flood warning pops up on their phone.
You're on the goat fucking list. Yes.
Yeah, like the Amber Alert comes on their phone. It's like, this guy's a goat fucker.
Yes, that's correct.
$50 million.
$50 million.
What's your number?
Not 50 million.
Lower?
100 million.
More? You don't have to work ever again for $50 million. And anyone that says you're a goat fucker,
I could spend that pretty easily.
I could be like, yeah, but I don't have to do anything for the rest of my life. The pregnant goat would be 75, just because it's mentally a little bit more fucked up. The goat dying would really weigh on my conscience.
Honestly, right now, cash on the table, I'll do it for $1 million.
$1 million? $1 million?
Wait, I get to wear a condom, right?
I said 50. You said no, 100. Then you went to 1?
Yeah, I get to wear a condom, right? I thought about it. I doubled whatever you were going to say.
No condom.
In my mind, I was doubling whatever you were saying.
No condom.
No condom? Oh, not billion then. That's disgusting.
Why is it disgusting?
You're going to get like parasites in your dick. You're probably going to die.
Well, that's part of the risk of fucking a goat.
Would you rather have
I'd
a goat?
rather fuck a sheep than a goat, yeah.
Is that because of a shaven sheep? Shaved sheep?
No, because then I'll feel like a
sheep.
pedophile.
Woolly sheep. Yeah.
If you banged a shaved sheep, would you have to go on like the
Shaved
pedophile
sheep.
registry?
Yes. Yeah, no, that's like there's a goat fucker registry or like animal fucker registry.
But if you bang a regular sheep, you're cool. But if you bang a shaved sheep, you're on the
How
on the
about
registry.
this? You bang the goat. You don't have to tell anybody. You just have to send the video of it to PETA.
They could see my face, or can I wear a mask?
No.
Can I wear a goat mask while I bang the goat in the video?
Yes.
And none of my tattoos show, so they don't actually know who I am. Like none of my
Only
my features.
826.
Wow.
Your body shows and your tattoos are blurred out, except for
I would have to
826.
wear like a pretty short sleeve or long sleeve tee for the rest of my life.
You'd have to hope they didn't like blast it online, and then
So no one knows I'm banging this goat.
only PETA does. Well, they know that somebody banged a goat.
A couple million, a few million. I don't know. I don't really know my number.
You're also videotaping yourself banging a goat. That's a little dark.
Does the goat die?
I mean,
Wall just got 10 feet higher. All right, let's
don't
move
know.
on from
I
the
don't
goat.
know.
Let's move on from goat fucking. Drug to increase women's sex drive was approved by the FDA. So basically, the female Viagra, in a sense, or a female.
watch out, Rufalin. Here we come. We got a drug that won't put him down.
This is just going to make chicks want to bang all the time.
Yeah. So you go into a bar, and instead of throwing a roofie in
Horse
there,
walks into a bar. Bartender goes, "Why the long face?" Goat walks into a bar.
why you dead?
Taliban goes, let's bone.
That's good.
Last one.
Oh, well, hold on.
Oh, okay.
You weren't done with that?
I mean, you
That's
can
a
say
good
whatever
one.
you want. I think it's a good thing. There's nothing negative about it.
It's to increase their sex drive, right?
Correct. To make them like men.
So yeah, I think that's the move. If you owned a bar, you would have like couples or like
You sell it
dating-
over the counter at the bar?
No. You don't roofie them because it doesn't do anything but make them horny.
There definitely would be some lawsuits if you slipped
Well, nobody's
a
going to know.
substance into a woman's drink.
Not Rooflin.
I mean, I'm sure it'll make it. If a girl just out of nowhere just starts getting horny as fuck, she's going to think something's going on.
How about this? It's a bar specifically made for first dates. And the bartender, when the guy gets there, is like, "Do you want her to fuck you tonight?" And it'll be like, oh, "Yeah, kind of $1,000."
Do you know how illegal this just sounds? Like
Yeah, I
on
know.
so many
Well,
levels.
You know, it's a hypothetical here, and it's never going to happen. $1,000 a bill.
I have a feeling that
I got
no
a
girls
feeling.
would go to this bar because they would just know after like a few months. Like,
I don't know.
why are all these really disgusting guys showing up at this bar?
And just fucking these smoke shows.
Yeah, so then they would stop going, and the uglier and uglier guys would go there, and survival of the fittest
No,
would
that being said,
eventually weigh out.
it's not going to make them fuck that guy. You still have to put some work in.
I mean,
I know. I'd like to see how
it's-
horned up they're going
I
to
think
get.
it's like a blind, horny rage where you just got to like jump on a pool stick or something.
How horned up? Speaking of horned up, what do you think when I say I'm real horned up right now?
You're horny.
Yeah, okay. I don't know if like Madison didn't get it or like didn't. She doesn't like that I say it. She's like, you should talk about it on your podcast. I think it's a better phrase than horny. Horny is like the...
She doesn't like when you say the phrase horned up.
Yeah, like I was real horned up.
It definitely sounds better than horny, because
Yeah.
horny's a weird word.
Yeah, absolutely.
As for
Weird?
the efficacy, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I like it better.
Ethics on it? Yeah, I like the phrase. I like it.
It sounds
real fucking horned up
sounds
right
nicer.
now. Real fucking horned up.
It sounds more to the point. Horny's like, I'm horny.
Oh, yeah.
All right, last one, my favorite one. Your favorite one. Does summer penis exist?
Hashtag summer penis.
The truth about men looking bigger in the heat.
What?
100% on board with this.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know.
In the article, I skimmed through it. I read something.
Oh, you read some things, so this is a thing.
It kind of made sense. They said in the summer, your fingers get a little bit more swollen, your toes
That's
get
the
a little
salt.
more
That's
swollen. The one guy's like, I can't really get my wedding ring off as easily in the summer. So why shouldn't your chub get a little chubbier?
I guess, but
More blood flow
it's not going to increase.
increases blood flow to the body in the summer because you are sweating.
That's true. That's a good point.
Your skin is expanding. In the summer, in the winter, it contracts.
Summer cock.
Less blood flow to places.
Yeah, summer cock.
Summer cock is a thing.
I think it is.
So would we call the baseline is spring, fall cock? That's the baseline.
Winter cock is like
Winter
a
cock is
baby cock.
it's in my body. I might as well just have like a second belly
But that
button.
doesn't make any sense because every time I have sex, I get sweaty and my blood rushes to my penis.
Yeah.
Like
so in the
no matter
summer,
in the winter, I'm going to sweat the same way I do in the summer.
when I sweat, my balls drop.
My balls
Tremendously.
are very yes.
So that makes sense because they need to run away from your body because they're not seeking warmth.
Yes, they're trying to expand.
I think that
They're
this
trying
is
to
a
get rid
real
of the
thing.
heat.
I think your penis does get bigger in the summer. Summer penis is real.
Okay, summer penis is real.
You heard it here first.
I don't think
Second.
it's real.
You heard it here second.
Second, yes. Well, you heard a "Is summer penis real?" article out there, but
We should take the woman sex drug drive thing
why?
and then
Why? But why?
then put our sweaty socks on and sell them to people and then see if the summer penis is working.
Okay.
That perfectly leads us into the hypothetical Bob.
Oh, okay.
It's based off Black Mirror. I don't know if any of you have seen Black Mirror.
Summer penis leads us into Black Mirror.
No, you said gay.
Mirror. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
I watched. There was 3 new episodes of Black Mirror that came out maybe like a month ago. I got through 15 minutes of the first episode.
I heard about it.
And I had no idea how I felt about it because I was so confused in so many ways that I just stopped it. I was very weirded out.
Were you like sexually confused?
No, I didn't want to know what was going on because I just didn't want to
Okay.
think about it.
All right.
But now we have to think about it because it's
All
our
right.
hypothetical. The hypothetical is it's 2 men playing a virtual video game. In the virtual video game, they control their characters in every single way.
Mm-hmm.
One is playing, it's like a Street Fighter game. One is a male, big, bulky male playing, and then the other guy is playing as a little hot Asian chick. Mm-hmm. And they fight each other like like it's a Street Fighter game. And at the end of the KO, the knockout, the guy who is virtually realitying as a girl jumps on top of the guy who's a guy and starts making out with him. And I immediately turned it off.
Yeah, I heard it apparently went a lot farther than that. Like one guy sucked his dick and they had full sex and everything, I think.
They showed it virtually.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if I could have gone further than that because I didn't know mentally how to feel about it.
Who's gay in that situation?
Is it gay is the first question.
I mean, you both know you're playing. You both know it's your characters, and you both. I assume they had hard-ons because one was a female and one was a male. I mean, but they were watching porn of themselves.
Are you just watching porn, though, at that point?
Listen, if it was a random person, if both these guys went into this game and it's a world and they found some random women in the video game that were really guys that they never knew, never found, had no idea that they weren't guys, not gay. The fact that they both
You're hearing a woman's voice, though. Because you're hearing the character voice. You're not hearing your friend's voice.
Yeah, but, you're sitting right there.
But, no, they could be on the other side of the world.
No, but in this scenario, they were sitting right next to each other.
No, they weren't.
No, but they knew they were
They knew
friends.
each other, and they knew what was going on.
Yes, that's what's gay.
I
It's definitely gayer for the female.
There's
the guy that shows the
technically
woman.
no physical. Can you mentally be be gay in this situation? Is my question. Because there's no
Mentally
physical
gay.
act. There's no physical act. It's different. Like if I jerked off to gay porn, that would be like a physical act to go with the mental act. There's no physical act here. It's just a mental exercise.
Do they jerk off? I don't know.
I didn't go further, but we're just talking about.
I was like bondage when I stopped the episode.
Yeah,
I was like
15 minutes in.
Yeah, no, it's like the second episode. I was like, I know exactly where you need to stop.
It's super weird.
It's really weird, like really fucking weird.
I think as soon as you touch your, well, no, I know. As soon as you start making out, I mean, you got to get out. It's over.
If it moves, you're a little gay. It's
No,
not gay unless you come, I guess.
No, but you're still hearing a woman's voice and looking at a woman until you get the realization. Physically, you're gonna have a reaction until you realize, like, oh shit, that's my bro. Then you need to, your body should calibrate.
Correct.
But if it doesn't, we always say the age-old rule: it's not gay unless you come.
Yeah, but if you come in the game, is it gay?
Another great question.
Is it gay? I don't know.
If you
I don't think so.
virtually came,
I think it is gay. The fact that you're doing it and you both know each other, that makes it gay right away.
I guess so. It's like it's mental. But it's different than just being like gay. I don't know how to describe it.
So this isn't really hypothetical. Is it? Would you do this?
I would not do this. No, I would not. Because mentally, it's weird. Mentally, I'm still like banging a guy.
Yeah, this is like VR porn. This is what this is coming down to.
Except in VR porn, I'm masturbating to a woman riding me virtually.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to do this. I saw some tweet about Black Mirror's like the first season, first episode's like really fucking crazy, a deep thought. And then this one is just like virtual reality porn.
This is the first one.
No, I know. Of this
cycle,
season,
yeah.
of this, whatever you want to call it. I don't watch Black Mirror. I know I'm one of the rare.
I really liked the first few seasons. The first season was good. The second season, great. Third, fourth, tailed off a little bit. This was just weird. So I'm going to have to get through it eventually. I just don't know if I can.
I don't think you
unless
can.
I do it in a few.
You're not coming back from gay porn.
I want to watch the Miley Cyrus one though, so I feel like I'm just going to have to watch that one next.
Miley Cyrus.
All right, so that was our hypothetical. I don't even know where we landed on that because, well,
I don't even know how you brought that up.
We wouldn't do anything.
I wouldn't do it. Neither of us would do it.
Yeah.
That was an easy one. Simple. All right.
Oh no, what's going on?
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh my god. I can't do this.
Oh boy, Chris. Well,
We're going to go into quick hitters next, but we're having a technical problem.
we're having some technical difficulties.
Oops.
Wow.
Quick hitters. Florida man breaks into a Wendy's with a brick, fires up the grill, and makes himself a burger, single burger, and then he bounces.
He didn't even get the whole dollar menu. The fact that he made the meal.
That's incredible.
I mean, that's a respectable bum.
Like, absolutely incredible. I don't even know if he was a bum. He might have just been like a redneck on bath salts.
I don't know if bath salts are still a thing.
If you broke into Wendy's,
I think it's kratom now. Kratom.
What's that?
I don't know. Just keep talking. I don't want to go deep into it.
If you broke into, okay, first of all, name which fast food establishment you would break into
To make myself something?
to make yourself one item, and what is that item?
See, I wouldn't
You
want to
got
say Taco
20
Bell,
minutes,
but
let's say.
I can't do Taco Bell because I'm not making it. Unless they're just frozen patty, like I can just throw them in the microwave, pop it out like a Crunchwrap Supreme, then sure, I'll do that. But I don't think that's the way they're
Yeah,
made.
you have to cook your meal. Assume that you know how to work a deep fryer, though, just for this, and you know how to work a grill, and you know how to work
One fast food establishment.
one fast food establishment, but only one item from it. This guy he broke into one Wendy's, and he had one burger, and then he left.
Would you consider Five Guys a fast food establishment?
I'll let you have it.
Okay, and then I'll just make a double burger.
So you do a double burger from Five Guys.
Yeah. And do I get fries?
Yeah, you have to make them, though.
Sure.
You know how to work the deep fryer.
Well, yeah.
No. You get one item. So your burger is your item.
But isn't burger fries? It's a combo. I want the combo.
One item. The guy didn't get a combo meal at Wendy's. He just got a burger.
Yeah, but Wendy's fries aren't that good. So
Wendy's fries are great.
Arby's fries, shocker. Curly fries, bomb.
One item.
Curly fry or waffle fry guy?
Oh, I like curly fries way better.
Oh yeah, they are.
Curly fries are way better.
Yeah,
I think I would break into McDonald's and get a 20-piece. I don't know.
that's not one item. You get
Yes,
one,
it is. It's
you get
one item.
You get one nugget.
You're getting a double cheeseburger.
Yeah, but it's all on one patty. Yours is like a combo. Like you're not getting.
It's one thing. It's one order. You can order a 20-piece, and it comes like that. As long as they had hot mustard, and I knew where the hot mustard was.
One item.
It's a dipping sauce.
No sauces. If fries don't.
What are you
count,
putting on your
it's a side.
burger, Bones?
What do you mean?
What are you putting on your burger? You're just
That's
having two plain hamburgers. That's what you're getting from Five Guys? Because you're lying to me if that's the case. No one just
no,
gets a
I'm not.
plain burger from Five Guys.
Nobody
You're
does.
getting all the fixins.
Nobody does.
I'm having my 20-piece nugget from McDonald's, and I'm
Okay.
having it with hot mustard.
Fine.
A man who claimed to be a hero substitute teacher during the Santa Fe shooting never was even there. He went on like
Fuck this guy.
a press tour, apparently. It was like asking people, like, hey, do you want to interview me for the 1-year anniversary of this shooting? And like eventually they're like, wait a minute, you weren't there. He said he like barricaded his door.
Frank, hold on,
Yeah.
Frank. Yeah, it's like we have you on the list here as being off that day.
You weren't even in the States, sir.
How do you come back from that? Well, here's the thing. Here's what happened, is what I'm going to imagine here. He told one person, yeah, he did something and saved some people. And that person blew it up. And he was like, fuck. Like, he was trying to impress a woman. He said he was there. She blew it up. She told all her friends, who told all her friends, who told all her friends, who told all her friends. Cycle, and then he's just in too deep. He's already having sex with the woman. Now he's like, I got to keep this going. Until it hit the news, and he's like, oh, fuck.
He literally just reached out on Twitter to reporters.
Did he? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, I tried to give him
What
the
kind of a
benefit.
loser is this? Like, you can't
What
go
a
to
loser.
You can't go to jail for this, but this is like some pre-crime shit.
This is...
This is like Jussie Smollett on steroids.
Why you always lying?
Yeah, unreal.
Jussie Smollett also, that they had something come out with him,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that he's like videos of him just hoaxing the shit out of everything.
That's so annoying.
Next one. A mother who gave birth to one black and one albino twin said she thought that her daughter was the wrong baby.
What color... what
Albino.
race? No, what race was the woman?
Black.
Okay.
She had a black, she's black.
Well, yeah, that makes
She had a
sense.
black kid, and then she had an albino baby also.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then they gave her the second kid, and she's like, that's not my kid.
like the point guard from TCU.
Yes.
He's albino.
Yes. Imagine they gave her the baby, and they were like, oh, classic mix-up. Like, no, actually, ma'am, this is your second kid.
Yeah. She knew she was having twins. They can't tell about... I guess they can't tell about...
it's so little,
It's
like-
kind of normal, right? Yeah.
Do you think the husband was like, hold up, wait a minute.
Hold up. Hey.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I told you were banging Steve.
Yeah, but how did... Yeah. Goddamn mailman.
You and Mark were not doing it, were you?
Yeah,
Very confusing.
Yeah, very, very confusing.
Let's get racist.
Oh, okay.
The VP of recruitment the VP of a recruitment firm in Chicago accidentally sent an email saying, "Me love you long time" to an Asian woman who he had arranged an interview with.
Unbelievable.
This one could hit close to home with you. You are
A
a
recruiter.
recruiter
Yeah. For an agency.
for an agency. What if you accidentally
But I
sent
don't
to an
really-
Asian, "Me love you long time"?
I would never do that.
But what
ever.
if you did?
I would never do that. I would never do that for work purposes.
Should this man be fired?
Yeah, absolutely.
But he's the vice president.
So he probably is not going to get fired.
What if it was really just a mistake?
How can that be a mistake?
He meant to send it to
His friend?
someone else.
Yes, because he probably... So our system has like a texting system on it.
Yeah.
So he probably meant to like send it to someone...
That
Or-
is Asian. What if his wife was Asian?
Now he's probably talking to his coworkers and be like, look at this one. Me love you long time, right? And then like...
Probably.
He
I
was
mean,
texting
that's
him
what we
again.
know is probably the case.
Yes.
All right. What about this? This guy is Asian, and I mean,
Wait, this guy's Asian?
No, he's not. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
This guy is married to an Asian
His
chick,
name's Carl.
and that's like their foreplay. Is like they just are racist towards each other.
Okay.
Let's call him a Jew. So she says like very vile things about Jews. He says back like Asian stereotypes.
Yes.
Should this man be
Special,
fired
special.
because he sent it to the wrong thing?
I mean, she can just sue him, so the company will fire him. Depends on the size of the company. If this is a large recruiting agency, like a shitty Robert Half or something,
Yeah.
then yeah, they're definitely firing him because they don't give a fuck.
But a mom and pop place.
Yeah, then if it's like he's the VP, but really he owns it with like his buddy he was texting with his racist things, they're gonna have to deal with the lawsuit and then just move on with their lives.
Could you imagine the court documents if this guy goes to court to prove that him and his wife send racist things back and forth to each other,
That'd
and it was
be
really
really
part
fun.
of their sex life.
That'd be really funny. I'd enjoy that.
I'm going to put you in a chamber and burn you. Whatever you say to Naruki. Be like, see, Your Honor, we're fucked up in the head, but it wasn't mean.
Why can't I see your vagina? You never show it to me. Just take
It's
the
always
blur off.
blurry. It's always blurry. Oh, man.
Oh, real racist there.
Get in line. Anyway,
Anywho,
last one.
Scoots.
The Nevada Highway Patrol pulled over a hearse in the HOV lane because, and I quote, the guy in the back doesn't count.
He kind of does, though. But I mean, was it a lineup of? Was it a lineup like of cars, like a funeral procession? Or
No, he was just him.
So, no. I mean, so there were no other cars.
It was just him.
The guy in the back doesn't count. Then that's he's in a box, right? It's not just a guy.
How do you pull a hearse over?
Well,
You got to be kind of a dick cop to pull a hearse over.
yeah, but it's not. It's not that guy's friend's like a family dead body. He's the one that's doing everything for it. He's gonna take all the blood out. He's gonna put the blue stuff in. He's gonna make his hair like how crazy.
I feel
do you
like
have
I
to be
would
to
give
work
a
at
hearse a
funeral home?
pass.
If your family owned a funeral home, because they don't ever go out of business ever. They will never ever go out of business.
It's a recession-proof industry.
It is unbelievable. Would you work at that funeral home?
Yeah.
That's like the most miserable job in the world. Your whole job is to deal with, outside of being the doctor that
With
has to-
every death comes new life.
I guess, but like at the same time, you have to comb the person's hair. You put makeup on their face. You're touching a lot of dead body.
You have to be able to mentally detach yourself from the situation.
Correct. You do a lot of drinking, is what I assume.
I think there are people that can just mentally detach themselves from what
shocked.
they're doing.
Yeah.
And then they have real life and real feelings, but to them, it's just work.
Like a coroner.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I think that as long as you are one of those people that can just like never think about what you're doing, I think you're okay. Those people are a little crazy, but I understand that a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I could ever do that.
I definitely could. I would. I don't
You
know.
would?
I don't know. That's
You
the last
would.
one we got. Oh, well, hold on. Does this cop also pull over? Say there's like an EMT driving an ambulance by himself with the lights on. Does he pull him over?
No, because that is an emergency. Doesn't count.
What if the lights aren't on and there's an EMT driving it by himself in the front?
With a dead body in the back?
You don't know what's in the back.
Does that
Does
pull
the
him
cop? How does the cop
Public
pull
service?
him over?
No. Public service guys.
The
they
lights
don't do
aren't
that.
on. He's maybe just driving.
Public service guys just get off with a pass. They never get.
He doesn't get pulled over.
Doesn't get pulled over.
A cop.
Cop does not pull him over.
Fire
he probably
truck.
knows him.
Empty fire truck.
No, definitely doesn't get pulled over.
Mall security vehicle.
Probably gets pulled over. Yeah, but they don't leave the mall secure. The mall. You ever seen a chase? That'd
Maybe
be
the mall
hysterical.
is on the highway.
That would be the best. I got to find a news story where there's a car chase and the guy chased the lead car chasing the other car is a mall cop.
Yeah. Well, it could easily happen in the Garden State Plaza.
Yeah.
Route 4 and 17 and all the roundabouts over there.
Oh,
You could
yeah.
easily wind up on the highway very quickly.
Yeah, that fucking worst. Route 4 and Route 17. Bergen County has the worst goddamn roads. in
That
New Jersey.
intersection, that's the nightmare. All right,
Yeah.
that's our quick hitters. Deep thoughts.
Oh, hold on. Oh, no.
Do you have our audio? Bow, 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 bow.
Deep thoughts.
That was a perfect
Deep thoughts.
for deep thoughts.
Yeah.
Two of these, I was just on the plane. So these are kind of old, but when I was on the plane, what are clouds? And how the fuck does flying really work?
Are you kidding me? That's not a deep thought. That's just you didn't learn anything in third grade science.
But like a cloud, it's moisture, right? Mm-hmm. How do we fly through the moisture like that? And how come we can see through some clouds and not other clouds?
Were you high?
And why do clouds like?
So deep thoughts are just like a stupid stoner conversation is what
Yes.
you're making this. Okay. All right. Just making sure.
They're not really. They're never going to be
in.
intelligent.
Okay. All right. I mean, I don't want...
They're more of just questions I have.
Okay. I know the answer to it. It's the photosynthesis process, right? So as it rains, the water dissipates, or what's it called? Gets sent back up into the air by the
Okay.
sun, whatever. That forms into a cloud. Then as the cloud gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it then can no longer sustain that rain. But because it's so high up in the air, that's what keeps it in there.
But if a plane flies
It's not in
through a
it's not even
cloud,
in anything.
planes
It is-
fly through clouds. Aren't those water in there? There's vapor in there.
Yeah, you can see if you're in fly through a big enough cloud that it's not raining, you'll see water.
So how come the plane doesn't just crash right there? Water can be very heavy if it's full of rain. If it's full of water, the cloud, why won't it just crash?
What? No, don't.
You're taking a large object at a high speed going through water. That should crash.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why? If a cloud is water, why it should just go through it and then pow?
It's not like a fucking ocean of water.
What if it's a big cloud, a big, dark, angry cloud?
I don't really
Clouds
want to
are-
answer that question
Clouds
anymore.
are weird to me. I don't like clouds. They're very strange. The whole flight thing, I know this is like, everyone always says, oh, how does flying work? But like, legit, we're getting in this massive fucking thing. And the reason I thought of this is when we got on the plane on the way home from Austin, they had a weight limit on the plane. So
Wow,
they-
you got on? Damn.
That was actually good. So I don't just understand how they actually get off the ground.
What do you mean?
I understand once they're in the air how it works. I don't understand how it gets up into the air. I don't understand the whole propulsion aspect.
You don't
of it.
understand lift.
I don't understand lift.
Okay.
While it's in the air, I understand the whole bird thing. Like they glide. I get all that.
Same way.
I don't understand how it gets in the air though.
It's
A bird flapping its wings getting in the air doesn't make sense to me either.
so here.
I like to think I'm a somewhat smart person, but there are certain things I will never be able to wrap my head around.
Okay. So the way I'm just going to show you a picture. This is I understand how it works, but just take a look at this picture. It's the upward force on the plane which causes lift. So based on the amount, they have to hit a certain speed, and their wings, the flaps on the wings have to be aligned in a certain way to make enough pressure, to create enough pressure to make the plane go up.
So if I ran fast enough and angled my body in a certain way, I could fly.
Yeah, just look at that picture. That'll describe how it works. That is correct. If you have to have wings,
I kind of get it, but
and you're aerodynamic in the front, and then it catches the air in the back, which causes you to lift off the ground.
how come we haven't made like little human flight things then?
We have?
No, like
They're called planes. What are you talking about?
Like-
We're literally talking.
how come there's not a way that I can get into like a individual plane, like it fit to the shape of my body basically, and I put my arms out, and there was a motor on the bottom that made me go fast enough that I could just then fly. How come we haven't created that yet? It seems pretty easy.
We do have that.
What is it?
We 1,000% have that.
What is it?
The sky gliding, like the gliders.
Yeah, but you have to jump off a high thing. I'm
You
talking
don't
about
technically have to, but
Yes,
you
you
just
do.
They have other ones where you have wheels on the bottom that it's just you and like a big fan.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen. There's a movie with this.
I want to be able to. How come the technology doesn't exist where I can
you'll never be able to
I can
run fast
roll up
enough.
to. I can. No, that's the point. I could roll up to JFK, get into one of my little flight suits, and it's got wheels in the bottom where my feet are, 2 wheels where my feet are, and it's got an engine where my ass is.
That's what they have.
Why don't we have them personalized though?
we do?
And I could fly.
Yeah, think about how crazy.
And
that
I could
is.
just fly.
Okay? Think about how crazy that is. You know how many people fly per day? People
in a
would just be
big
dying.
plane. I get it. It's a big thing.
No,
I'm talking about a personalized,
They have this.
individual. I want to be able to run down the runway with my wheels and just move my arms in a certain way and be able to be lifted up in the air and fly to California in 2 hours,
Okay, 2-hour thing is not possible.
3 hours.
Okay.
What if I catch the wind in the right way so it's pushing me?
It doesn't matter. Even if you catch the jet stream, which
The
I
jet
believe is
stream.
going the other way anyway, so you'd be going against
So I
it.
could go from California to New York.
You would have to. The planes fly at 500 to 600 miles an hour.
Why can't I fly that fast?
You would have to fly double that speed.
Why? Why can't I fly that fast to begin with? If I had my own little personal plane, I don't get it.
Here, I'm going to show you a picture of one.
I'm done with planes.
No, I'm going to show you a picture of one.
No,
Here it is. It's actually, you can buy one for $136.
No, then everyone in the world would just be flying by themselves to where they would go. Why would they pay for an airline ticket?
Here you go. Look it. There it is.
There's a no.
That's a cheap one. I'll get you an
No,
expensive
that's
one.
stu-
Sorry,
no.
man. They have next day shipping on this thing. That's wonderful. What?
You're showing me. You're showing me bullshit that you jump off a mountain to and you glide down.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Look behind there.
That's
so
stupid.
there's a fan, and he's sitting on wheels, and he does
You
not.
couldn't roll down JFK's airway and be lifted up into the air and fly more than like 10 miles in that thing without
Maybe you
falling
couldn't
down.
do that, but I sure fucking
That's
could.
stupid.
Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. There we go.
I'm ready for the next deep thought.
No,
'cause
no,
This
no.
is a stupid exercise.
You're a
showing
stupid
me,
exercise.
You're showing me things that like gliding. You're showing me gliding. No, that's gliding. That's not right. Next topic. How come we're allowed to eat certain animals and not others? Like, who makes the decision that eating a horse is really weird?
Because when they're like beloved animals, they're like, all right, we're not eating these anymore.
Who makes the decision that eating a squirrel is weird?
I bet it's probably because it wasn't that. But I heard IKEA's horse balls were pretty good, so I bet it's. But I would never. I don't know if you go to an IKEA and you eat their fucking meatballs, you're psychotic.
All right, name a small animal that we eat.
Rabbit,
Okay, we eat rabbit, but how come we don't eat squirrel?
squirrel. Certain people do. We used to eat squirrel,
But it's not a main thing. Like, why isn't
It's
squirrel?
probably not good. It's a rodent. Do you want to eat rat?
Okay, well, what about a newt
A newt.
or a guinea pig?
A guinea. Do you know how much meat is on there? You can eat them. Sure. Once you
But
buy
why
one,
isn't it a thing?
you can make it a thing.
But do people eat bear? Why isn't bear a delicacy?
I think it's illegal. I don't know if it's illegal or not because killing a bear is pretty tough.
We eat deer, which are pretty animals.
Venison, yes.
Venison.
Pretty?
We eat veal. We eat fucking
I mean, baby
cow.
Baby cow.
Cow.
Baby cow.
We don't
cow,
eat
baby,
dog.
Cow.
Well, blurry penis people do, but we don't eat dog.
We might. I just bought dumplings today. They give me,
yeah,
they give me
I've seen
8
that.
dumplings for $4. So I'm
We
gonna
don't eat cat.
Dumpling for 50
Why
cents.
don't we eat cat?
Pork. I don't. There's probably just not enough meat.
Okay, so what's a big animal that we don't eat? Elephants. We're not allowed to eat elephants.
Quantity of elephants. That's the other. It's the amount of them. Dogs. I mean, yeah, there's a million dogs, but they've evolved to have humans love them. Basically,
We don't eat sheep. There's
What
a
are you talking
lot
about?
of sheep.
yeah, we do.
What's sheep? The Brits do. Why don't Americans do it?
What do you mean we don't eat sheep?
We don't eat goat. Do we eat goat?
No, we just fuck goats.
Correct. But like, why don't
We
we?
don't.
Why don't Americans eat these things? Why are we so immoral? It's so immoral to eat these animals and not other animals.
Because steak's delicious, chicken's delicious. We don't
how
need
do we?
anything else.
How do we not know that these other meals are delicious?
Buffalo's pretty good. Venison's pretty good. Snake's pretty good.
These are all
rabbit's
good.
pretty
Yeah, these are all things we eat. How do we
lamb.
not know that the other things don't taste
lamb.
good?
We eat lamb.
Oh yeah, duh.
Yeah. What am I? Yeah, I was like, what is sheep? Why can't I think of this?
Okay. Well, why don't we eat geese, but we eat other birds? We're allowed to
Geese?
eat certain birds, but not other birds. We're allowed to eat duck, but not goose. Why?
I would assume quantity, quality, maybe.
You know how many geese there are?
Yeah, but see, they're like rodents. They're the rodents of.
So are ducks. Ducks are gross.
No, ducks aren't gross. Ducks are delicious. Duck confit.
I don't understand this.
Duck cut fit.
Last one I have.
Last deep retarded thought, because really this is just retarded thoughts.
Yeah,
is what we're
they're
just
not
doing.
good, but these are just things I wanted to clarify.
Okay.
How
Go
come
ahead.
Jewish girls, this is from hat tip to someone, I just won't give who it was. How come Jewish girls always wear those dresses? That was a quote from one of our friends. I'm not going to say who. I'll take the racism. Why do they always wear those they're like the black below the knee dresses? Why do they do that?
Take a quick pause on this question. Jared Dudley. Oh,
What about Jared Dudley?
no. Okay, this was older. Sorry. It's 6 p.m. today is on Kauai, I believe.
The Raptors apparently are getting Kawhi.
Raptors? Yeah.
That was the
That's what I
latest
figured.
tweet. Okay.
Oh, well, no. Who tweeted it? Was it Shams or was it
Jalen Rose said it.
See, if it's not
Jalen
Woj,
Rose is pretty good on these things.
If it's not
he
Woj
usually
or
only
Shams.
Jalen Rose only says things like that if he's right. He's usually not wrong because he doesn't make
Am I wrong?
declarations like that.
Well, Chris Carter's the one that said, okay.
Why do Jewish girls wear those dresses?
It's a cultural thing and it's a religious thing. They can't show their knees. They can't show anything below or above their knees. They can't show any skin above their knees.
I don't like that as an answer.
Well, that is the correct answer. So, fuck you. Fuck you.
I don't understand the whole religious wearing thing. I don't get the yarmulke. I don't get the whole Allah thing, the whole Muslim thing. I don't get the Jewish thing. I don't understand these things.
I mean, the yarmulke is. I forget what fuck.
But I don't get it all. It's 2019. Shouldn't we have evolved to the point of our religion that I don't think I need to wear a yarmulke to tell you that I'm religious, or I don't have to wear a headscarf in the 400-degree weather to show my allegiance to someone. Don't you think your God would really like you to be more comfortable?
Not based on the books that you're reading.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we've come out of that. That was a bad segment. I apologize.
It was all right.
I think we're done. I got shout-outs.
Is that what we're on?
I don't think... I promise I'll bring better deep thoughts next time.
Just kidding.
Oh. Me, you, me, you.
Oh, me like you a long time.
Me, you, me.
I could do some.
Go.
Shout out to my mother. Happy birthday, mother.
HBD.
Birthday, shout out to all the soldiers serving overseas who have served, will serve, et cetera, et cetera. Thank you to the families of the soldiers that fought for our freedom. Freedom.
Amen.
From those goddamn Brits back in 1776 and continue to do so today. Shout out to ESPN for making 50% of the United States cry tomorrow by dropping that. Usually they play it about 3 times, and it's looks like a commercial, but it's a 30-minute to an hour-long segment on all the soldiers coming back from war, and their family doesn't know, or their dog doesn't know, and they're so excited to see them. So shout out to that.
The other half of America is going to have a boner from Trump.
Well, the other half of America is just going to be too drunk to put it on. Well, they play it all day. They just ESPN from 9 a.m. in the morning to basically midnight. They just consistently play this.
Tom Rinaldi and Bob Lee come on your screen.
Yeah. Bob Lee's retiring. He is retired.
Yeah.
Shout out to GFR, Baby G, good friend Ruck. Baby's got a lot of nicknames now. I'm going to keep thinking of new ones.
All right.
To Luke and Alicia, congratulations again. Pask, Dragon, Shields, Vinny, not Vincent, because he literally just ignored Elise until she broke up with him.
Ghosted.
This is a great move, though. Got to give it to him. He didn't want to talk to her anymore. He just stopped talking to her. I don't think he intentionally did it. Whatever. Shout out to my grandmother and her lasagna. Laz. And shout out to the guy that broke into a store just to make one burger and then leave. Shout out to the ECBC girls. You know who you are.
What up, Murph? Baby Club, Luca, Amelia, Cristiano, and Grant, until we come up with a better name for you. Shout out Don, M. Sully, and Mackenzie.
Don.
Big Mike, shout out. A couple of new listeners. Katie and Greggy McBain, good job. Big 4-0 from Kevy, congrats. Tubby Baker, Corinne, Joey Fizz, Mikey Mirabella, Mikey Montagna. Shout out to my cousin. Birthday coming up. Looking forward to hanging out with you, Mr. Alex. Hot dog. Shout out to Schley. Little FOJ action tomorrow.
Anti-shout out Sly for picking I Don't Care over Never Really Over.
Shout out to the Braisley. Shout out to Brad individually and Aisley individually. Shout out together to them and their nuptials of Braisley. Shout out to Mark, Dante, L, and Alyssa's honeymoon. Looks very nice. I will shout out to Val and Val's husband on their honeymoon. They looked like they had a good time.
In Belize, I believe.
I will shout the
I
both
believe
of
it's
them out.
Belize.
I'll shout both of them
Yeah,
out.
congratulations on going on the honeymoon.
Shout out to Katy Perry's Song of the Summer. Anti-shout out to Justin Bieber's Song of the Summer.
It's technically Ed Sheeran's, and he's just dropping. He's got the album of the summer, I think.
Anti-shout out He Who Must Not Be Named. Anti-shout out to Luke from The Bachelor and the Bologna scene.
Did you do the babies to the shout-outs?
I did.
Okay.
The Bologna scene with Garrett was very entertaining, though. I will say that.
What, did somebody's bologna slap him? Did
Luke-
somebody salami slap him across
Luke
the face?
threw bologna at Garrett and said, I think it was Garrett, and said, "This is what you're full of. So then, in the
That's hysterical.
so in the deleted scenes,
we should start doing that.
They're sitting across the room.
Just have bologna in our pockets.
Throw it at them. So they're sitting across the room from each other in the deleted scene, and Garrett cuts holes out of the bologna because the guy, like Luke, is just mad, staring at him, and Garrett's just smiling at him. So he cuts circular holes out of the bologna, puts it on top of his eyelids, and just keeps like looking at him with his eyes wide open and smiling at him. It was very entertaining.
What the fuck?
Anti-shout-out, Luke.
Very weird.
That's all I got.
I got anti-shout-out to Charlie John Schley. Anti-shout-out to Nikki for blocking us. Not that I cared what you said. In the words of Ed Sheeran and Justin Bieber, I don't care. I don't care. Don't care. Anti-shout-out to he who must not be named. Mm-hmm. Anti-shout-out to Val's husband for, I know the second they get back, he will play video games
I
every
thought
day.
we were going to have a nice non-anti shout-out from him.
No. I give him a shout-out, but I'm giving him it for a different reason, to video game Val's husband.
He texted me and said if Bones is invited to Taco Tuesday if he does not anti-shout-out me for the next episode.
What's Taco Tuesday? He's making tacos?
He's doing Taco Tuesday next Tuesday. He said Bones will be invited if he does not anti-shout-out me.
Oh, so he's listening, or is Val?
Well, either way.
He has a lot of free time on his hands for the next 3 months. So.
I'm just saying. So if you would like to come to Taco Tuesday, maybe
I'd
you should rescind back your anti-shout-out so then he can listen to this episode and then invite you.
How about this? Maybe I'll do a rival Taco Tuesday because I don't think he listens, and I don't even
I already
receive a text.
accepted his invite to Taco Tuesday.
What happened to my text from last Friday? Val's husband?
He didn't do Taco Tuesday.
No.
He was in Belize.
No. The Friday where you got to hang out.
Well, that was a couples thing. Was.
All right, fine.
Rescind your anti-shout-out so we can have a fun Taco Tuesday.
I rescind my anti-shout-out, Val's husband. I may not in the future. If I question you on anything and you don't know the answer from our podcast today or in the past this summer, because Val knows that you have been shouting, you've been anti-shouted, shouted, I will take away the rescind and fully put on the anti-shoutout.
Hashtag summer penis.
Hashtag summer penis.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.